What if I told you that you could make anyone instantly trust what you're saying more and feel more confident at the same time? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly that, and we're also going to take a look at some of the top communicators in the world to see how they're using these techniques. This is Mark Bowden, a body language expert who trains top politicians and leaders how to supercharge their communication. This clip is from his TEDx talk, which has over 3.5 million views. Let's take a look.
And off you go. Fantastic. You can try this. Here's the really important one. I show you no tools, no weapons, empty hands. It's a universal signal, okay, for I come unarmed. If Darwin was right, we're descendant from ground-dwelling mammals. As the forests of Africa receded during climate change, the plains started to open up. The ground-dwelling mammal decided, I will stand upright. Didn't do it in a few hours. Obviously, it took hundreds and thousands of years.
So Mark is doing two things here you can do today to make your communication that little bit stronger. First thing is that he is gesturing at belly height. And the second is that he lowers his vocal tone. Now these don't sound like big deals, but you really have to try them out to see what kind of effect they have. So first of all, this clip comes after a joke, after a moment of humor, and we see that Mark drops his vocal tone to kind of reaffirm that what he's saying is important and worth listening to. If you drop your vocal tone, it will tell your audience that what you are about to say is important. Mark explains why gesturing at belly area is so important in his talk, which you should definitely go watch. But the gist is this. This is the most vulnerable area on our bodies. We have no bones to protect our vital organs. By gesturing in this area, by drawing attention to how vulnerable it is and not hiding it, we're displaying that we are confident, and by doing that consciously, we can tell our nervous system that all is well and that we don't need to panic. Let's take a look at another top communicator to see how they're using these techniques. This is Danajaya Hettiarchchi. In 2014, he won the Toastmasters Public Speaking Award. Let's take a look.
Now, I've seen my mama cry before, but mothers cry 3 types of tears. Tears of joy, tears of sorrow, and tears of shame. And when a son sees a mother cry tears of shame, that's a life-changing moment. She looked at me and said, son, I want you to be a better man. That night, when I drove home, my dad was waiting for me at home. Now, my dad is a cool dad. Raise your hand if you have a cool dad. Put them all together, you get my dad.
In Danajaya's speech as well, we get this gesturing at belly height. When he's denoting the types of tears a mother cries, he counts one on each side and then has a sincere gesture, a hand on heart gesture to really drive home that point. We also see it on life-changing moment. And gesturing in this space at that time is really driving the point home, pulling the audience in because they trust him. At the end of the clip as well, just after he's talking about how cool his dad is, you see both hands return to this area. He also drops his vocal tone at a key moment when he's talking about his dad being at home. This lets the audience know that what is about to happen is important to the story. If you want to learn more about the topics of this video, I recommend this book, Winning Body Language by Mark Bowden, the man from the first clip.